werewolf. How to play. Okay, so the start of the game is that you enter the game, and upon entering the game, you press new game, and then the game can only be played within a maximum of from a minimum of 4 players. Yes, the minimum is the 4 players. So upon clicking next, you have 2 options: random rolls mode, which rolls are randomized. Is meaning that you will have at least 3 sect leader, 2 sect leader, 1 sect hunter, and werewolf, or any possibility that the rolls won't take into effect, such as, for example, Seer Apprentice will be in random rolls, even if Seer is not there. But then here, upon turning off random rolls mode, here you can pick about the amount, how many rolls you want. For example, you could go on 1 doctor, 1 villager, 1 seer, and 1 villager, 1 werewolf, 1 seer, and 1 doctor. Or yeah, well, it does depend on how many players you want. Okay, so now let's just go to the amount of role category there are. Here first off, we have the classic roles, which is villager, werewolf, seer, doctor, hunter, and witch. Now here we have roles which are happy villagers. First off, we have happy villagers. Happy villagers are passive roles that does not have any effect of murder, of killing a werewolf or anything. Some roles may be having passive effect, or something like that. So here we have the happy villager, which are Seer Apprentice, Pacifist, Priest, Mayor, Bodyguard, Detective, Amulet of Protection Holder, Oral Seer, Handsome Prince, Mason, and Little Girl. Now here we have Angry Villager, which have heavy tricks, or any tricks, or anything that can be used to kill. So here in the Angry Villager category, we have Mad Scientist, Headhunter, Liberous Human, Tough Guy, Naughty Boy, Harlot, Grumpy Grandma, Drunk, Idiot, and Gunner. Now here we have Werewolf roles, which are part of Team Werewolf, which these werewolf roles are also decided upon werewolves. Werewolf. And the werewolf roles are Lone Wolf, Junior Werewolf, Lycan, Sorcerer, and Alpha Werewolf. Now here are the advanced roles, in which are advanced, and most of them are neutral. Most of them are neutral and have their own gold and their own special ability. Now the advanced roles are Serial Killer, Sect Hunter, Doppelganger, Sect Leader, Q-Boy, Cubid, Tanner, Necromancer, and Arsonist and President. So let's say you'd want to get into a role. So yeah, that's all how it goes. Now here is the settings. So here you use the default settings. You can use default settings. But then when you use default settings, this is all the other settings are closed. So like here you can just set setting to however you want. If you find, but now here I recommend that if you find the settings to be how you want it, and like yeah, how you want it to be, because just because that you like the settings itself. So like if you like the settings itself, like for example, reveal role when player dies, or you can go no killing the first night if you, but I recommend that if you're at like a really low player count. Now here villager night action, or I don't know what's a villager. So like here are the settings of the game. Reveal role when player dies, meaning that if the player dies, the role will be revealed. And hide discussion timer, in which it means that the discussion timer will be hidden and cannot be seen. Now, not killing the first night, meaning that that werewolf are not able to kill the first night. Now here in villager night action, villager night action, I'm not too sure on what it does. Now here we have the voting settings, which players can skip voting, meaning that the players are able to skip vote. Okay, so that players can choose like not to vote anyone at all. But I do recommend this if you're like for example you feel that you're in a situation. Now, if you're a hardcore gamer, you can go like hide number of votes, but possibly you can use that as like a troll or something like that. So that is the settings. While there is narrator mode and there is show roles only. Now the difference between narrator mode and show roles only is that for narrator mode, the app manages the game by showing each player the role, allowing them to perform action during the night and keeping track of vote during the day. Recommended for new players. Yes, I do recommend this if you're like exactly a new players, like yeah, in which you just pass and play, which is basically making the game pass and play. Now here's show roles only. Show roles only is basically an IRL werewolf. So like you can use this phone, you can use this device for like showing roles only, while everyone will just it will require a human narrator, and it is recommended for experienced players. So if you do have experience, I recommend this for you, but let's just go to the roles already, or how to play. Oh yeah, how to play. Okay, so now here, upon finishing this, we're done with the settings. So now here it will say that a certain player is being mastered, but that one's not it. So yeah, upon there, every player should sit in a big circle. To sit in a big circle, shooting each other. And now the first player is the game master. And the game master will usually you will get the device at the beginning of each night, and then you read out the instructions. So now in night, everyone has to come, open, and now open must close their eyes. Or yeah, basically you can just give the device to someone and then try not to show it to other players. Now here is that you'll then see your icon. Click on the profile and then click on show role. It will give you the role. It will show you the role on what to do. And once it shows you what to do, you click on this. You click on now, and depending on whatever role it will. Depending on whatever role, it will show it like that. Because each role has special abilities, while some doesn't. So like let's go. Now here you hand the device to the other player of this profile, and then the thing goes on. Let's go. So now here we have the daytime cycle. And now, so yeah, the device should be handed to the game master so yeah, in here the last night's victim will show who is dead. But obviously this changes but obviously the role will be revealed when who is dead. Okay, so now after that we click on done. So now here is discussion where every player share who they think about who is the werewolf or something like that. Well, so yeah, this is a voting time. You can increase a minute. You can increase the time by minute by clicking on the minute button, but the timer will not be shown in the high discussion timer. So like here in the discussion timer, it will not everyone will share who they think is the werewolf, then the werewolf. Then the discussion time, and then you can click on the discussion once everyone has finished their discussion. While each player should explain their vote, but that's completely optional. So yeah, you go here and then here and yeah. Now the village has killed somebody. The village has killed someone. This person is going to be lynched, and that person is not allowed to talk to them. The person's role and the dead person. It shows the person dead and they will show their role. Now here you click on done. And you're done.